The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, welcome to another exciting episode of the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. We are here once again, and we have the usual suspects. We have Marv Ross from Detroit. We have Karla with a K here from Los Angeles, and we have me, Madd Marv. Now, we're going to start this off like we usually do about this time, find out how everybody's week went and possibly how their day went. So we're going to start off with Marv Ross. How was your day and week, and what was going on, and how was it for you?
Well, today went swell, man. Had a good day. Found another dispensary.
So anytime you find a dispensary, it's a good day.
Yeah, got me a free gram. First time visit. My weekend, man, you already know how that went, baby.
Oh, yes.
Standing room only, dog.
You're referring to the March 6th show that we had at the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Theater in Leimert Park. So how was that experience for you?
Hell of an experience, man. We had a hell of a show. I can't wait to the next one. Everybody was amazed. They said it went beyond the expectations. So shout out to Marv, me and Marv, man, putting that bitch together. Y'all clap it up for that.
Now I was very impressed with a guy you guys had come from Detroit. It was Donnie Comedy.
Yeah, Mr. Donnie Comedy. He came in swinging. You know what I mean?
That guy was very funny. He had me laughing. Jamario McClain was outstanding.
Yes, sir.
We had a bunch of comedians that were really great. Mr. Keith Morris, Lionel Dalton.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where Lionel's from Philly, right?
Yes, I believe so.
And everybody did a wonderful job, and we had a good time. Madd Marv experience, Marv and Marv. We're doing the Detroit, L.A. connection because a lot of people in Los Angeles, when they go to comedy clubs, they're used to seeing the same comedians. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing a lot of comedians from Detroit. What are some of the hottest comic names you know from Detroit, Marv? So these people could be looking out for them when we bring them down here to Los Angeles.
Okay, before I continue with that, shout out to Scrancho. He came through.
Oh, yes, Scrancho came out. Scrancho, the homie from the LBC.
Yes, sir. And we're going to be bringing out next show we have Josh Adams, one of the Motown Laugh Kings. He's going to be headlining the show. After that, we got Mr. Legend and still in the game. Mr. Downtown Tony Brown will be on the show.
Now, the next show you're talking about that we're going to be having at the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Theater, what date is that? Do you have a date for that?
That is March 19th, Barbara Morrison
So that's not this Thursday, but the following Thursday.
The following Thursday.
So tickets are on sale now. You guys come get them because it's going to be a rip-roaring time. We're going to have a beautiful time. And come on out. If you want the tickets, you can get them from me, myself, Marv. You can give me a call at 323-921-6122. If they want to get tickets from you, Marv, what number should they call? How can they reach you?
313-662-4995.
Do you have a number to the dispensary you just found today? So just in case you're in there smoking some weed and they want some tickets.
I'm so high right now, I don't remember. So
it must have been a good dispensary.
I'm just playing.
So basically, your week went cool, huh? Your week went cool.
Yeah, and shouts out to Madd Marv, man. We did a hell of a show. We had the band playing, man. I hate to get back on that show, bro, but hey, we did the damn thing, man. You did your thing. Everybody was happy. I had neighbors that live in my neighborhood. They was happy. They want to come back. So speaks volume. I ain't gonna lie. Marv was talking about we gonna do hand-to-hand transactions. I was like, man, I ain't with that, but.
Well, it's like I say.
Seen the results, bro.
It's like I say, you turn yourself into dope and you become the re-up man. If you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what this whole Madd Marv experience is about. We don't really have to wait for others to come and support us. We can support ourselves. All we have to do is treat it like a community. Each one teach one, and it take a village to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna quote this guy. It was from a movie. He's not really black, but he was an ape. Did you see Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
He said, "Apes together, strong,
apes together, strong."
Yeah. Shout out to Caesar.
Yeah.
He said from Planet of the Apes. Now, Karla with a K, how was your week and your day, and what was going on with you?
I had to apologize for not making your show. I had a previous engagement that I could not get out of at the time, so I couldn't get there in time.
But you were there in spirit.
I apologize. Yes. Yes.
But how was your week?
And I'm glad it went well. I'm really glad to hear that.
Did you do anything exciting this week?
Not really. Not as exciting as, your show, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was off the chain.
But really, yeah?
Yeah, we also want to give a shout out to the healthy families that provided the tacos and the food for us, because one thing I like about them, and if you come to a Madd Marv show, they'll be out there selling tacos, and they're not just regular tacos, they're healthy tacos. And what I like about the healthy family is a brother and a sister, and they have their kids involved, and everything. So, because I don't know if they're just trying to really show everybody that the family can work together, or they just couldn't couldn't find a babysitter, but it was still a beautiful sight seeing a black family work together to make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, that sounds good. It's called Happy Families.
Healthy families, because that's the healthy family. These motherfuckers is healthy. You know, one time they made me some shit out of quinoa. I didn't even know what that was. Quinoa. But it was delicious, you know, because you put some Red Rooster hot sauce on some shit, it's going to be delicious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can eat a smothered monkey knuckle with the right amount of hot sauce. You feel me?
Right, red dot.
Now, my week was pretty good because we did the show. Everything was cool. It took a little energy out of me. I wanted to give me some rest, so I binge watched some stuff and ate some food and everything, and you know I got a little rest. And you know today in California, you know we had some clouds and it was a little cold, and that's why I got on a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? But you know it's cool. But we're gonna get this show right on the road. So this is the topic that we're gonna be talking today, and I think it's a very important thing that a lot of black people need to understand. We want to explore the phenomena of why is it so difficult for people of color to get along, patronize each other, and just really support each other when, you know, others come into our community and they'll open up a shop or something, and then, you know, we'll patronize their shop and overlook our own shop and then wonder why there's no money floating around and in our own community. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about here? Yeah. I don't want to say anything to disparage anybody or come off like I'm some kind of a racist or anything like that, but I'll just give you an example. I was growing up in the hood, you know what I'm saying, and it was a lady, she had a nail shop, and nobody wanted to go in there and let her do her fingernails. And then some agents came in and opened up a nail shop, and then all of a sudden it was packed and she went out of business. You know, not to say that agents do nails better, or because they didn't give her a chance to see how good she did the nails. You dig what I'm saying? And I wondered. I said, well, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, what's the deal? So, have you had any kind of experience with anything like that, Karla with a K?
Well, we certainly hear about it all the time.
Do you get your nails done?
I do.
Now, do you go to the sisters or do you go to others?
I go. They're Vietnamese. The ones I go to.
So that would be the answer to that would be others.
Well, yeah. But they're the ones I've always gone to.
Yeah. Do you know any sisters that have nail shops or anything that you could patronize?
No, I don't.
So that might be one thing right there. The knowledge of where are these shops. Now I do know for a fact that if there are any sisters that do nails and stuff like that in the ghetto or in the hood or wherever you want to call it, the urban area or whatever, they're not really easily accessible, or people don't really know about them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Marketing is important.
And, you know, they don't have a green book now, but you know what I'm saying? You know,
what's the number, Marv? Social media.
Yeah, give us a call at 323-293-3375, or is that 3373? 3375. Yeah, to you know, if you are a sister with a nail shop, or you a sister that patronize black-owned nail shops, give us a call. Let us know, because I'm sure people out there would want to, you know, go there if they could.
And whether, you know, it could be black-owned and employ other, you know.
Now we do have one on Crenshaw. It's called the Beauty Bar, which is black-owned. It's right next to our shop, which is M3J, right here on Crenshaw and 43rd. The Beauty Bar, and they do nails, lashes, facials, and all that type of stuff. It's a bunch of hard-working sisters in there, and they do a very
where is it
good, right on 43rd and Crenshaw.
Okay, I know them. That's my boy. Shop.
It's right there. Yeah,
black woman owner, right?
Yes, her name is Melissa, and you know what I'm saying. It's very good.
And who works in there?
Right. Well,
who works? In
some
there?
Sisters works in. I don't know the sister name, but they're very good at what they do.
Are there others working in there too?
There's no others working there. It's all sisters. You know, it's black owned, and they call it a beauty bar because you can go in there and get a little sip, a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got to have some kind of something to get black people in there.
Well, you know you wait a long time.
Yeah, it's like, they got drink in there. I get my nails done and get some drink. You know, I'm going in there and get some Hennessy and a feel.
The ladies appreciate that for sure. That sounds good.
And they have had big substance, like when somebody say, "Can I get a refill?" Like, you want your nails or you want another drink?
Nails and drinks.
Yeah, a fill and a refill. You know what I'm saying?
You get a fill in.
Yeah. And I've even run across this phenomenon when I as a comic try to promote shows in urban areas, and it seems to me, now I could be wrong, but this is just something I've noticed. You know, people go, well, it's too close. You know, they don't feel like they're going outside the hood. They don't feel like they went anywhere. So they want.
I didn't have that response, Solomon.
I mean, I've had it in the past. People will be like, that's right around the corner, and they'll make up excuses not to come because it's too close, and then they'll go like to the white areas or whatever, and then run the risk of getting tickets, getting stopped by the police, getting DUIs. Then they're gonna have to pay $20 in parking. You done spent $40 before you even get in to a club in Hollywood. Then the drinks be high as a Georgia pine tree in that motherfucker. So
at our spot, you spent $40 the whole night.
Hell yeah, with the tacos. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll spend all this money, and then the comics got to be real funny because, what kind of joke is going to be funnier than, a brother sitting there in the audience going, I'm out of $60. This nigga better be funny as a mother. You dig what I'm saying? So sometimes the expectation on the entertainment volume goes up just because we done spent so much money just getting in there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I got from when I was, doing our venue, they was happy. Yeah. They was like, I'm happy as entertainment where they ain't got to drive out that far.
Yeah, and that's a good thing because we're having it in Leimert Park, which is a very historical area for people of color in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? And we also have a lot of things going on in Leimert Park. We have drum circles. Yeah. You know what I mean? We even have a art gallery where people could go in there for free and look at some young up and coming artists doing their artistic expressions. And it's safe, we have a dog park in there with a fountain, dogs love water, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know since this coronavirus is going around, don't go in there because it's a fountain in there and drink up all the water, you know what I'm saying? Because, black people be needing some water, you know what I mean? And I've been looking in 3 stores down here, I can't even find no water, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that don't bother me because I'll just boil me some tap water and drink it, you know what I'm saying?
You heard about the new virus?
What's the new one?
Coke 45.
Coke 45? Only old black people get that.
You die that day.
I know the coronavirus is new, but the I'm gonna virus been killing niggas for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna get a job. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. So
I found a nail shop, a black-owned nail shop.
And where is that?
It's on Crenshaw, actually. It's called Nail Dega.
Nail Dega?
Nail Dega.
Okay,
that don't sound black.
So see how simple it is? It just take a little time to look up some things. And so we want to try to just patronize our own because we want to recycle the black dollars. We want to keep the money circulating.
To cast your bucket where you lay at.
Yeah, keep the money keep the dollars circulating in the community as long as we can. Otherwise, people come in here and take it right from under us.
But look, I looked it up and there are only 3 that show up. In Los Angeles.
Well, 3 is the charm. We need to get some more.
There's 1 in Inglewood and 2 in Los Angeles. Summit Nail Bar in L.A. and
did you look
2
up the beauty bar?
brown-eyed girls in L.A.
2 brown-eyed girls.
Beauty Bar did not come up.
Okay, did you look up the beauty bar?
No, I didn't. Okay. I just put in black-owned nail shops in Los Angeles.
Okay, put in the beauty bar and see what happens.
Okay.
Now, speaking of that, as far as patronizing our own businesses and everything like that, there are some businesses that we simply don't have in our community. And what I've also noticed, Marv, is black people, they'll look at a business and see that it's successful, and they'll open up the same business right next to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
backward hate.
I see it.
On Crenshaw, where I work on, you got the beauty bar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold that thought.
Wilshire.
Now, hold that thought. Because I have noticed this, like, on Crenshaw and 43rd between Vernon and Stocker, we have about 13 barbershops. Probably about 70 barbers. As soon as somebody see, they making money doing that, let's open up a barbershop right across the street. Or like a smoke shop. It'll be 3 smoke shops in a 1 block area. We have to diversify. We need a cleaners. You know what I'm saying? And every urban area community, we need a fish store where we can go get some fried fish. I think that's dwindling.
I don't even know why would somebody do that? Open up a barbershop right next to another barbershop.
They're afraid to change, afraid to break out.
But I saw the other day, I was driving down the street and I saw like a plaza of bail bonds businesses.
Well, we need that.
It was like 10 of them right in the same strip mall.
That's all
in fact, I think we need more bail bonds. It ain't enough. This brother's trying to get bailed out. We can't get bailed out.
Somebody calling right now.
Okay, we got a caller.
That's crazy.
No, I'm talking about for the bail bond.
Yeah, they like, hello, this Earl.
So let me ask y'all a question, man. Who the hell is Sweet James?
Sweet James.
Yeah.
Oh, that lawyer?
Yeah.
Somebody who has
Oh,
a
he
lot
has a
of
real
money
he has a real
to-
sign that says Sweet James.
Yeah, he like a
advertise on
pimp.
billboards.
I'm scared to call him.
I'm scared to call
I
him
know,
too.
now you know if he was black,
Yeah.
Sweet James would
not fly.
work.
Right. And
Okay.
this guy you talking about is a white guy. Huh?
Yeah, it's like
He's
after you call
Latino, isn't
911, call Sweet James.
He's
I'm
not Latino though.
Huh?
He wasn't Latino. He's white.
Man, he white enough on that picture.
Right,
I
yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah, he white
I don't
guy.
know why. I
With a
just had to
purple
make
suit
him
on.
of some kind of color to be called Sweet James.
Sweet
you know?
James. I wouldn't
Now,
call
so-
this
He
nigga if
could
I
be
cut my
all
finger.
white.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give this number once again. It's 323-293-3375. Give us a call if you guys have any black businesses that that needs to be patronized,
Right.
and if you guys have any kind of remedy as to how we can support each other better in our urban community. We'll be right back after this small break on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
That's what's up.
And we're back. For those of you that's just tuning in, we were talking about the phenomenon of how blacks in America and in our community and urban communities find it difficult to support ourselves and each other and our businesses. And we wanted people to give us a call, let us know if they know about some black businesses that need support, or if they have any ideas, if anybody out there have any ideas on how we can correct this problem, because it seems very difficult for us to support each other. Now, I've come to find that it's very hard for some reason. Some people call it a crabs in a bucket syndrome. You know how people be like, I don't want to give that brother no money. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like he trying to swindle you or something if you pay him. But you'll get swindled by others and be happy, get swindled out your money. Like when people own a house and then the white men come by and offer them a refinance, and they'll take that refi and now you upside down, and you spend that money. Now you paying twice for your house.
Well, I can give you a story. My father owned a restaurant for 10 years.
What kind of food was
It
it?
was a soul food restaurant in the city of Detroit.
Was it delicious?
Yeah, it was real good. And he was doing real good for the first, I say, 6-7 years.
What was the name of it?
You about to laugh. Bebe's Open Pit Barbecue.
I want some now.
And we had pictures of Robin Harris all around.
Ain't that a bitch?
With Bebe's kids. We had that all around there.
Say, we don't fry, we multiply.
Exactly. So what happened was the price in ribs drastically went up. And I think it was due to, the commercial guy that sold the ribs saw how much my father was coming to buy ribs. So a case of ribs went from $28 a case to like $98. So when that happens, we got to go up on the prices.
Then you can only,
black people in the hood, they like, hold on, nigga.
Yeah, you could only go in there and you could be like, you could only afford one rib.
Yeah, exactly. Basically. So that what happened, the ribs went up. The people didn't like it. The food was good, but Coney Island opened up down the street.
And how much was they ribs?
They didn't even have ribs. They had chili cheese fries, like $4, little $4 food.
Y'all should have just sold barbecue French fries.
We thought of that, but you can't. You
Call
know
it soul
it wasn't my restaurant. When you think about it now, it's like other things we could have did from a business aspect.
In hindsight.
But
we
went there just with good soul food and it was working.
That reminds me, me and my cousin had a barbecue stand. I used to help him. It was his barbecue stand. It was called Fabian's Famous Barbecue on Florence. And, you know what I'm saying, it was hard to get brothers to patronize. So we started delivering. We was delivering in the hood and everything because a lot of the other business was scared to deliver. I don't know. He just suckered me into it. He'd give me some drink and then he'd go deliver this. And I'm like, I don't care where it is. So I go in there. go up to the people like, yeah, I got your order. And then, it was hard gangsters over there. It was like, nigga, who is you? I was like, I got the ribs. He was like, open the bag up. So I'm open the bag. He said, oh, that's the food. Come on in. So I come in and I'm waiting for a tip. He's like, I ain't got no tip, but you can hit this chocolate tie. So my delivery sometime was off because I'd be, oh shit, I've been in the house smoking weed with this nigga for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back and make some more deliveries and shit. But we had to do different things to enhance the business. We couldn't just sit around and just wait for people to go, okay, we're a black-owned business. Hopefully they'll come to us. We had to go out there and do some outreach.
Do marketing.
And then this was around the time, I remember it was around the time they had the LA riots. And
so this is 20th century.
Yeah, so 21st. When people was
no cell phones, no internet.
Right, when people was looting and everything, they was going in there stealing shit. We was in there stealing ribs and burger meat. You know what I'm saying? We was going in there, we had the pistols and everything, like put that down. We gonna get all
the put the burger meat on the ground.
Yeah. Move out the way.
Put your hands up, nigga.
Yeah, we was coming out. So the couple of days after the riots had cooled down, we had a hell of a special. We was getting,
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
I remember when the riots was happening, I was watching that shit on TV as a kid. I was like, these niggas fooling. We gotta go to LA, dog. They breaking in everything.
They wouldn't have let you in.
I know. That's how Detroit was thinking. Like, dog, we gonna go to LA and get some shit.
Yeah, it was
them niggas. Hey, man, criminal minds think alike.
I remember the riots like it was yesterday because it was people. They were just so happy to be getting away with shit. It was people stealing everything.
Man.
The next
they
day,
weren't scared.
It was like a carnival or a festival.
Yeah.
For criminal-minded.
Something
wish
else.
I could have been.
I remember people,
I would have went and got a space to rent. To put
people
all my
came
shit.
to the barbershop and everybody was sitting down like, "What did you get last night, dog?"
Exactly.
And then some people, they was like, "I got a whole bunch of pillowcases."
Hey, Marv,
I came up on about 1,000 pillowcases.
Niggas was paying for haircuts with herringbones and shit.
All kinds of shit. It was like, nigga, you need some pillowcases?
Chain, nigga, cut me up.
Yeah, I had a party. Wow. I had a partner here, got some computers. I had another partner here, got he had backed his truck in and pulled out the ATM, but he couldn't break into it and shit. He couldn't get in. He was like, I got the ATM, man. I just can't get the money out of it. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time, because I got that.
It's hard to get in there.
Yeah. Obviously it is.
It's hard to get in the ATM.
And then I saw people.
Wouldn't you think they have some tracking monitor or something on that?
Niggas wasn't thinking about that shit.
Thinking about that.
They wasn't thinking about none of that.
The ATM people were.
They got it at the crib.
See, you probably stayed in the house.
They hadn't thought of it either.
You probably stayed in the house during the riot. You probably thought.
I know some niggas in Detroit got an ATM in their basement like an arcade machine.
I missed all the big stuff.
Because it was some scary people.
Earthquake. I missed the riot.
It was scary. People was like, I don't want to take the pillowcase. They might have tracking devices in the pillowcases.
Well, at least in the ATM machine.
Yeah, but you would think. But then at first nobody expected that somebody was going to back in and just take a whole ATM machine.
Dog, they do that all day in Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm talking. This is around the time when they had
the 80s.
Yeah, when they had the riots in '92.
And then them ATMs probably wasn't that high tech. It's probably only certain ones that had tracking devices. Back then.
So and then you have ATMs in the hood. It probably ain't nothing with $100.
$100 in that bitch. Hey, what a food stamp come out?
They had receipts coming out saying I owe you. You know, what I'm saying?
owe you some shit.
But the thing is, growing up in a black neighborhood, I think sometimes you are discouraged to support your own anyway, because a lot of times, and I hate to say this, brothers be shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell you something, you can't really count on it. So that skepticism plays a big part in supporting each other as well, because you don't really know.
That goes back to our indoctrination into this country anyway. Not trusting each other, being jealous of each other. It goes back to what I call Willie Lynchism.
Yeah, I mean you could call it that, but we're trying to figure out what steps can be taken, or what has to be done, or what kind of
healed.
Yeah, what kind of conversation? What kind of conversation has to be brought up or take place in order for us to get rid of that old regime and get into some new ways of thinking to support each other.
Well, it's kind of old right now because I hear it a lot.
Well, I think it's gotten
transforming
better.
their minds.
Yeah, I think it's gotten better.
Changing their mindset.
Yeah, and it's never too late to change your mind. Because I've noticed this with we could say the millennials.
Yeah,
it's a whole generation of.
But see, they support each other.
In a certain,
they internet shop.
They support each other from the apps.
From the apps.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know some kids that just stay home. They get all their food sent to them. They do all their shopping, everything from the app. And they don't come out the house because outside, they're afraid of outside. Outside, the kids.
Hey, Marv, that's where everything moves. Let me ask you a question. You a little bit older than me. Mm-hmm. Do you remember computer class when you was in school?
Yeah, I used to program.
Hold on, let me ask you. Do you remember when they hand you that floppy disk and they said, this is the new thing? Mm-hmm. They wasn't bullshit.
No, they wasn't.
So what I'm trying to say is, my point to say this, the aspect of the business being open and people coming to support it, I'm starting to think maybe that's an old thing.
Yeah,
because
the
they supporting people on the internet. People buy things on the internet.
Now that's
in a minute. I don't even think the mall is going to be profitable.
Well, yeah, that's a very good point, because
they've been closing down for years.
The storefront ideology, because so many people are really comfortable with not. They rather socialize on social media than to socialize in person.
Exactly.
I remember,
like now, bro. Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. When motherfuckers come to the club now, I work at a nightclub part time just to make some extra money. They come with the hoes. You want to know why? Because they DM'd them on the internet.
Right.
So it ain't no meeting a girl at the club like that. They looking at you, I'm here with somebody.
And then when you're in the club, most people on their phone.
Spoiling the game for some people?
That's just how I go. Now, you got Tinder, you got Bumble.
Most people be on the phone, right?
So you're saying you have prearranged dates?
They're not prearranged. It's basically,
it's just
hey,
easier.
I'm going here. I'll meet you there. DM. So when you get there, it's like you a couple already.
They take the parking lot.
Or a group of people.
Old school, we used to call it parking lot pimping. Now they do it on the internet.
They do it on the internet.
Now,
pimping ain't dead. It just moved to the website.
You should say pimping ain't dead. They just do it on the web. and
Pimp C, shouts out to Pimp C, man.
That's an interesting concept that you say, because I remember I just recently had to get back into the dating pool and everything. And I'm old, I'm lazy, so I went on. Somebody told me about Tinder, so I was using the bathroom and I didn't have nothing to do, so I just went on Tinder. I made a little profile. And it was like you got to swipe left or right if you like them. I ain't got time to read profiles, so I just swiped everything right. And I had 3 matches before I even wiped my ass, you know what I'm saying? And it was interesting to me. I was like, wow, I ain't got to leave my house, you know what I'm saying, to get a date or even meet a woman or something like that. So I'm like, well, why should I go to the club?
Well, did you meet those 3 women?
On Tinder, yeah.
Did you actually meet them in person to person?
Well, I'm a different kind of person.
See, you got that fear like I do. You know my biggest fear? I'm on stage and somebody like, hey, you on Tinder, bitch. I'm like, that ain't me.
I did have an interesting incident. I swiped or something. This girl had called me. My phone had rang. And I was like, hey, I hadn't talked to a girl in like 10 years. And then she was like, you on Tinder, huh? I said, I think so. I don't know.
This nigga Tinder famous?
I said, how you know? She said, because I went and I saw your profile on there. I just want to make sure. And then I said, well, I guess I'm on there. She said, well, go back on there and accept me or like me. I said, but you just call me.
Yeah.
I said, you talking to me right now. Let's just go eat.
They don't get it. Yeah,
And
that's
she was
where
like,
we at.
nah, go back on there. And they like
Yeah.
my pictures. I said, wait a minute. I said, I don't think that's how it worked. You know, you already got my number. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even want to do it that way no more.
She wanted to go
through that app and that phone. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I said, well, maybe I should come up with an app myself called the Slap app, where I can slap the shit out your ass just from the phone.
For saying stupid shit.
Hey, anytime I see your picture, then I swipe that motherfucker and then slap. Send some fuck them likes. And fuck poking, I'm gonna slap the shit out
And you know what else fuck crazy? Facebook should have a not like button.
Yeah.
It should have a not
They
like
have
button.
a down. It's a down.
I ain't saying no down. That's an emoji down, thumbs down. And ain't nobody got the balls to do that.
You're right. There's
But that not like,
like,
nigga, I be not liking it. Like niggas cooking and it look like
Yes,
puppy
often
child
I
or
felt
something.
like
And that shit up close.
Some things you don't really like, but you acknowledge. They should have an acknowledge button. Because, like, say if something happened, like I went to this person, my uncle died, and I went to the funeral. So what you supposed to say? I like that.
Yeah,
but
right.
you know, are you liking it because that nigga dead, or are you liking it because this person went? But you can't really tell. So you don't. You be feeling like, I don't know. I'm just gonna scroll past that.
You know where I got that from, bro? I was scrolling up Facebook and it was this chick.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think there's somebody for everybody, but this heifer was ugly than a motherfucker.
How ugly was she?
Oh, she was dog ugly. And she got on here I'm just feeling so beautiful today. And I was like, these niggas need to create a not like button. Because I would tap the fuck out this motherfucker on her. I deleted her.
She'd be like, ooh, I got 1,000 not likes.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
I think I deleted my page. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, man.
But it's getting so out of hand because the social aspect is now becoming like a virtual social idea. Because I've seen people, when you walk down the street, you say hi, they won't even speak to you. But then that same person, I find them on the thing, and now they got a lot to say. I like walks on the beach, and I like puppies. And,
You know what's freaky, though,
when I
bro?
seen you on Crenshaw, you didn't look like you like humans.
You know what's freaky? Let me ask you, this ever happened to y'all? You ever been in like a grocery store or something and looked at somebody and then later you go on Facebook and it be like, do you know this person?
No.
That shit's happening.
Or it just pop up on your feed?
Yeah, like, you know, like your friends list. And I'm like, I just saw this motherfucker at the store. I'm wondering, like, are your phones getting close and they like...
The phone might know more motherfuckers than you.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
But I have done this with my phone. Like my phone will be sitting like it's just sitting right here. To me, it's off. And I'll be saying something like, damn, who got some good ass meatballs and shit.
Google pop up.
And then, later on, and then I open it up and then it'll be like, delicious meatballs up the street.
Oh, yeah, that's the feds right there, bro. Fedbook. It ain't Facebook.
Yeah.
That's Fedbook.
I'm just saying,
It's
a
real.
lot of people get paranoid over it. I really appreciate the fact that my phone was thinking about me that much to find me a good meatball spot.
To eavesdrop on you.
I know some people that's married to Siri
Well,
and Alexa.
now let me tell you something on that. I don't have an iPhone. I have what they call a my phone. Okay, and I don't know what the lady name is on here. It's not Siri. I just gave her my own name. I called her baby. You know what I'm saying? I call her, my Google baby. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I get lonely. I just say, hey, Google, do you love me today? And that thing will answer me back and say, I do. You are the sun and that my moon
Did she
revolves
really
around.
voice
say
you
that?
Yeah, huh?
What voice is she?
It's a nice one.
Is it the white or the black voice?
I don't know, but it's just
You should try the British lady.
Hey, Siri, do you love me?
Well, I enjoy spending quality time with you.
Damn, Siri don't fuck with you like that.
You might have somebody. You might have 4 phones connected. Siri didn't want to be all exclusive.
Hey, Carl, you need to get rid of this bitch.
Yeah,
Because she ain't fucking with you.
Siri from the ghetto.
She likes spending quality
She like,
time
well, I like
with
spending
me.
time with you. We
that's-
fucking, but
That sounds like you tell somebody.
I didn't even set that up.
she sound like she can Siri got the pussy, Carl.
Siri talking like shit
I
already.
like spending time with you, but
I never know.
I don't fuck with you like that. I break out a couple,
You all right.
Couple dollars make you holler.
I think it's too soon.
Yeah.
Pay your bill a couple of more months and then we can see how this thing goes.
Hey, Siri, do you think you want to get married? Hey, Siri,
She ain't even answer that motherfucker.
you want to get married?
I'm pretty satisfied with what I've got.
Damn, this bitch ain't fucking with you, Karla.
You need a new phone.
You need a new phone.
You need a new damn phone.
She miss her old owner. Did you buy it? This a used one? This a used phone? She ain't fucking with you. Like, she like, this bitch didn't pick me up from the T-Mobile. I don't know who this her is.
See, sometimes.
Now do your phone, nigga.
Okay, I'll try. Hey, Google, baby, do you love me today? Let's see. She take a long time, too, because she's slow. She like to think about it.
Oh, she doesn't come to.
You got that little metro.
Do you love me today? Oh, here you go. What's she say? She say, of course, you're one of a kind.
See that?
That's my baby.
Oh, but she doesn't say it.
She don't say it. He got a metro.
She's shy around
You have
other.
to read
She's shy
it.
around other people.
Yeah.
You know, she knows. You know, I got my Google phone.
You don't have one that
in
talks
check.
to you, though?
She do, but, not around people. That's just me and her. It's
Oh,
exclusive.
you need to hear it.
No,
I need to hear it.
I don't really need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need nobody else to hear it.
Hey, Siri, how old are you?
Well, I came into existence gradually, but my first day as an assistant was October 4th, 2011.
Okay, now
Watch, she can't answer the other question.
This shit getting scary
See,
now.
Siri, your phone is all about her. You got a selfish
You got a
ass
selfish
phone.
ass
What
phone.
do you mean? I asked
Hold on,
her
watch
about
this.
her.
That's why it's
Can I talk to her? She's
that's why it's an iPhone.
Just a minute. You can go through me.
Say, Siri, why you acting like a bitch?
Hey, Siri.
Why are you acting like a real bitch?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Only a bitch would say that.
Yeah, I know. You ain't lying. Thinking ass, I don't like your
But
phone.
anyway, look, she
So unlock your iPhone first.
look at that.
Don't mess with me.
Look,
now she fucking with
my iPhone.
Now she's a bossy bitch. But anyway, so what we said before she straight throw her fucking phone in the trash.
Oh, no, that bitch
She'll break up with her phone and
She gonna
shit.
break up with her phone.
No, we're good.
Hey, we gonna come back next show. Karla gonna have a flip phone.
But anyway, so getting back to these things, patronizing the black businesses and everything. Now we got a challenge we want to put out there. We want to challenge as many people as possible to come to this next show on March 19th.
Yes,
because it's where is it again, Marv?
It's at the Barbara Morrison Theater.
Now what's the address? Because a lot of people
4305
Degnan. It's
Degnan.
Degnan.
Yes, I can't read.
Right on the corner.
And I went to private school. Suite 101. The show is going to start at 8 o'clock. Doors is going to open up at 7. We got a hell of a show for y'all, man.
Now, one thing I like about our shows is we start on time.
On time.
So don't think you get there about 9 o'clock and all that. You might be standing the fuck up.
And tell them something else. You need to get there early. Because some people, they stayed for the entertainment, but their big toe was hurt. Because it was wall to wall. Don't come in there, baby, with your heels on, looking good. You ain't there early.
So, are they serving food?
Yeah, we
got food.
We have the tacos outside.
We got wine.
Oh, okay, the tacos.
We're going to have the band. They going to be in there playing, doing their thing.
We have the Madd Marv late night band, and these brothers is off the chain. They're not no rinky-dink band. These guys really get down. You know what I'm saying?
You sing with the band?
I do carry a little tune. Some people say they like it, but you know what I'm saying? I just do my thing, you know what I'm saying? But people have liked my voice, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I just do my thing. I sing nasty songs. I don't be singing no love. I don't know nothing about no love songs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but I will sing some nasty songs, you know what I'm saying?
Then after that show, man, the next show will be downtown Tony Brown. And what is that? The first month of
May.
That first Friday in May. And if you also, man, follow me on Instagram, Marv Ross 79, Marv Ross on Facebook. Hey, man, I think we got something good, bro.
Well, I do. As long as the community support, you know what I mean. Because if we don't support ourselves, we can't expect nobody else to support us. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they were talking about gentrification. A lot of that's going on. With the metro coming in and different neighborhoods, and prices of houses skyrocketing, and and then the people going, oh man, that gentrification. Ain't nobody forcing your ass to sell your house. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you sitting at the house smoking crack and weed and drinking, and then somebody come and be like, I'm gonna give you this cash. You ain't got to say, yeah. You can put the marijuana and the drink down. And fight for what you have already. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they might think $200,000 is a lot of money and everything. But if you ain't got a plan, you're going to see how fast that $200,000 disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in L.A.
And I know a lot of dope dealers and barbecue motherfuckers and some taco motherfuckers that'll be glad to take that money and show you how fast it take you to run through that motherfucker.
L.A. 200,000. I think that's like $20.
How much money have you ever had at one time and ran through that shit and said, God damn, it's gone already?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about it.
I had a bunch of
Y'all know it's in your mind. You know, you don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
last time.
You think it's a lot of money, you be like, God damn, it's gone already. It's only been 2 weeks.
Well, but then you have to look at what you got with it. I mean, because money is a tool. And once it accomplished its goal, then, you know.
I knew a guy, he had got into an accident and he became a paraplegic. He ain't had no legs and shit. And he had got $3 million and ran through that shit in 2 years. And he had told me, and he was, I guess he wanted me to feel sad. So I asked him one question. He got mad at me. I said, how much was they charging for legs?
Damn, that's fucked up.
I mean, you know,
Jacob,
$3 million. Hey, look, $3 million. Nigga, you could have got some good stilts.
$1 Million Man.
Hey, look, you could have got or at least one leg, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So now you broke and broken.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I know he felt bad about it because especially he probably saw something where it was like Craigslist or something like slightly used legs.
Yeah.
For a hell of a
Well,
discount.
maybe he never even thought about replacing his legs.
I don't know. That's the first thing. If my legs get fucked up and I ain't got no legs, the first thing I'm thinking about is where is the leg store? I'm gonna be like, hey Google, where can a nigga get some legs?
I got so much money, I don't need legs.
What did he say when you asked him that?
He just looked real. He looked real sad.
Because he probably never thought about it.
He looked
Karla,
real pissed at me.
He probably was thinking if I had legs, I would get up and kick this nigga.
Well, because I mean, really, he probably didn't even think about it. That's why he was sad, because he didn't have an answer for you apparently.
Yeah, because he was too busy spending that money. You know what I'm saying? He was like Lieutenant.
So he had the money and just forgot about that he could actually replace.
Well, I had a
didn't
rich.
Even know.
You remember what was it? What was that shit? Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
When Lieutenant Dan was in the house with the two strippers, hookers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah, he's
every
mad.
night till the money ran
fucked
out.
up. That's fucked up.
Yeah. But even Lieutenant Dan has got new legs.
Yeah.
Them titanium joints.
That's true.
Yeah.
He did.
And that was in the 50s.
Yeah. So he could have got him
That was
some.
in the 50s.
He could have got him some stilts.
So your boy was stupid. He is stupid.
That's why he was sad when you asked him that.
Yeah. He said, you know what? Why the fuck did I think about that?
Yeah, he said, I could have got a job.
But he had new shoes on them legs that didn't work.
Dog, stop talking about these niggas, man. You gonna have people calling in the show.
This nigga had some $300-$400
Where we
shoes
say offensive shit.
on some a defective
This
ass
nigga
leg.
said he had some J's on the
on some
the
defective ass leg.
on the poor little tink
Well,
tinks.
so he had some prosthetic feet or
Nah, they just didn't work. He just put the motherfuckers on them defective ass legs.
Dog, you going to hell.
And look, and them legs was really light. Like you could pick them up with one finger or something. Like
He
damn.
had some Air Jordan legs, nigga.
Yeah. I said, what you supposed to do? You supposed to pump your legs up, nigga?
how old was this guy?
He was a young nigga. He's about like 26.
I wonder who was looking out for him.
Obviously,
His
those.
mother?
Obviously, that's how he got the
Or
money. They all got didn't survive the accident.
Man,
And he was the one that got. He was the beneficiary.
I had nothing to do with this. And he shouts out
I'm just saying. I mean,
Kaiser Permanente for getting that guy some legs.
yeah,
Yeah, but just because somebody gives
He
you
had
some
money, he
money
went
doesn't
to
mean you know
Cedars.
what to do with it.
he went to Cedars.
He went to Cedars?
Yeah.
He had some cedar legs.
Yeah, he had them
He had
Cedars.
some wood. He had some Pinocchio. He had them wood joints.
Yeah, Geppetto made this shit.
That nigga legs were like inside of Fleetwood.
He said, he said he's gonna work real good for you. I hope you ain't got no termites in your motherfucking house and shit.
No, you taking me to hell with you. Hey, look. Hey, this nigga talking about this
But you
nigga
know,
leg.
the fact that Black folks has the history that we do in this country, there haven't been, people opening a lot of Black businesses just, over the last 30 years.
I'm thinking about
Or
new
even,
business.
Like prior to the 21st century. Now we see an abundance of Black-owned businesses open.
If you were gonna open up a black business and you would think that you wanted to be successful right now, what black business would you open up that would black people have to?
A consumable good is always good.
Hot sauce company.
So a restaurant, maybe.
A leg spot.
Yeah.
But now with health, it was probably
Discount
something
legs.
to do with
Discount
health.
legs.
Some sort of food that is healthy.
Pharmaceuticals.
Madd Marv House of Legs.
She thinking of a corporate kind of spec.
Yeah.
No, just something
like
practical
anything.
that people can benefit from.
Because a lot of these brothers out here getting shot, and these gangbanging shit out. Look, Madd Marv House of Legs open.
Well, so let me ask y'all a question. 3 minds together right now. What do black people need
Legs,
in the
hot
city
sauce,
of Los Angeles?
Legs,
right now?
hot
that's
sauce.
not already out.
Legs,
Food-wise?
Just anything.
Legs.
What can we make money off of?
legs,
Niggas, wooden legs or titanium?
any kind that'll make a nigga stand up. Because, you know, if a nigga don't stand for something, he'll
So
fall
we're
for
gonna have a
anything.
commercial and shit like you ain't gotta be like little tink tink.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can have your own legs.
Well, see, it depends on what you care about at the time.
Yeah.
Now,
If you ain't got your legs, that's
men
all you care about legs.
certain things only at a particular time, and, you know, then they'll spend money for it when they're desperate.
Oh, designer legs.
Yeah.
You got
Well,
because
no.
a nigga ain't gonna just wear any type of legs. We gotta have some like legs with little Louis Vuitton symbols all on up and down, or legs with Gucci symbols all up and down the side. You know what I mean?
I don't
Going to
know.
hell,
Wow.
bro.
Nigga be like, I gotta get me some of them, or Jordan legs.
And we're gonna have knockoff legs. They're gonna be selling them at Ross.
Mm.
You don't have that many people losing legs, though.
What?
Shit.
What?
You ain't been downtown? There's a bunch of niggas without legs. Walking around, Skid Row.
They ain't walking around, they rolling
Them
around.
niggas rolling around that bitch.
Without the
Hey, can
whole
I ask y'all a
leg, or
question?
just from
Why
the
in
down?
the fuck do y'all bums shit on the concrete? Our bums in Detroit got some type of
Oh, when you
style
gotta
and
go,
grace.
you gotta go.
These niggas was shit right in the man. I swear.
I talked to a bum.
I
the
was like,
other
that
day
is
and
not
asked
no
him that.
dog shit.
I talked to a bum the other day and I asked him that very question. You know what he told me? And it
What?
made sense. He said, well, dogs do it.
So
Dogs
man,
He says, well, dogs do it. Nobody.
and you
says
know
anything
that
about
that human shit
Oh,
hit
but
different
they
than
at
dog
least
shit.
pick it up. The dog owner picks up their poop.
If somebody watching.
If somebody
Supposedly.
watch it, yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. If somebody. Now, what
Well,
also,
humans, you pick up their own poop.
Okay, I got a question. Y'all ever shitted in public?
not in
No.
public.
No.
You never shitted outside.
No.
Not in public. In the bushes.
I mean, unless I was on a Girl Scout trip
You
when
wanna
I
hear
was a little
something funny?
girl.
Sure.
I used to be a truck driver, right? So I had this midnight load. And if you not
What kind of midnight load?
No, here it was at Home
It's
Depot.
like
nigga.
double
Funny,
entendre
I know.
on top of
Anyway,
entendre.
look. So I was
Oh,
delivering.
you was
the-
actually hauling something.
yeah, I was hauling something. I was delivering the Home Depot.
Midnight load.
I'm delivering the Home Depot, right? So if you late, they make you wait like 4-5 hours. I ain't want to do that. So I had to shit. So I'm driving this load, man. I get there.
You was driving the load and holding the load.
Yeah, holding the load. Same thing. Yeah, good shit, Marv. So I get there. I hit the buzzer. I'm like, I'm here. Can I use the restroom? You know what these motherfuckers told me?
What?
We don't let the drivers use the restroom.
What?
I said, you funky bitch. So you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I shit it all in front of they dog. I wanted them to see it.
The cameras and everything?
I didn't get too fucked. Back then, I don't think they had cameras back there. This was about 10 years ago.
Did you feel better?
10
Oh,
years
man, I felt
ago.
real good. I had some paper towel, wiped my ass, left the paper towel out there and everything. So I would have paid $100. If you watching, that clerk that got up that next day and saw that human shit on them steps, I would have paid $100 to see your face.
That belonged to you.
Oh, they belong to me, yeah. I thought it was racist. I said, all right, you want a nigga? Nigga here. I'm about to shit all on your parking lot.
So you think if you were a white guy, they would have let you in?
That's what I was thinking.
You think if you walked up there and you said, "Hey man, I got to really,"
Well,
go,
it
man.
wasn't a black and white thing. It was a basically a truck driver thing.
So then
why
that-
why can't I
class
use
thing.
your restroom?
It's a
I'm delivering
class
your
thing.
goods. I've held my poop for 2 hours
on the road.
On the road. I could have did this on the highway and just been late, bitch.
They probably
So look, you about to get it.
In their mind, they was probably thinking like, "Why didn't you?"
It's basically. So I didn't. So I'm about to do it right
Because
here.
there's a lot of things like that. Because I got Amber Alerts. Anybody get Amber Alerts?
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
I do sometimes.
You know, a lot of kids in LA and around these areas, they're looking out for this white van because they're afraid to get human traffic. Correct. Now on the Amber Alerts, why are all the Amber Alert cars Toyotas?
You know, it was a Camry Toyota.
Yeah,
Camry.
fuck that white
The last
van.
one I got.
Stay your ass away from Toyotas.
Damn, they still making Toyota?
It was silver.
Yeah, but it was a Toyota.
It was.
All the Amber Alerts are Toyotas.
That's crazy.
What's that
Mention-
about? Is that a conspiracy?
I don't know, but stay your ass away from them Toyotas.
I'm
See,
running.
that's a defection. You worried about that white van, that Toyota creeping right up next to you. But now, I had talked to some children, and I said, well, what do you got to do? And to protect yourself. Some kids have come up with some creative ideas, like, when they get snatched them, they just start acting crazy, or some of them will do like you did and just straight shit on themselves. If, you get snatched in the van or something, they ain't the parents, you're getting human traffic, just take a shit right in the car.
You can't just do that. That's not a reflex thing.
If you
just poop.
Have you ever heard somebody say they scared the shit out of me?
Yeah. But have you ever had to poop like that, though?
I've shitted in
In
somebody's
a
car.
critical situation?
Oh, yeah. Because see, when you get over a certain age, you can't trust a fart. No, if you do, you're going to find out what I'm saying. You think you can bust one of them side of them, next thing you know, you're like, God damn, I got to go back home.
Sharted on himself.
That was not gas. That was ass gravy.
Have you ever been to the emergency room and like, damn, I hope I got on clean drawers?
Every time I went to the emergency room, I was like, shit,
did I change my drawers today?
Yeah. And then they give you that robe with the back, because I was like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, shit.
You know what I can't take?
What's wrong with that?
If your jaws ain't clean, there's a lot wrong with it.
Oh.
You know what I
You
hate?
can't see it from the outside, though, can you?
I hate when it be a fine female nurse.
Or can you?
It'd be a fine female nurse and she'd be like, you gotta take all your clothes off. Like, God damn it, you about to see this wood.
What hospitals you go to?
Oh, shit, I've been at a couple of them, bro.
Because usually
make
hospitals
the
I go
rounds,
to in emergency rooms, most of the nurses look like walk routers.
Nah, mine was in Michigan, so.
So you might have had some pretty nurses in there.
I had one. I thought this was a game. I was like, "You work here? What kind of scrubs is them?
You didn't
tights."
You didn't go on Tinder
Nah,
and
man.
be like, hey, wait. a
Hey, you
minute,
know what, though, man? I'm about to get off.
Hospital.
I'm about to get off Tinder, bro, because we comics, man. Somebody gonna say that shit one night.
So what?
Like, you on Tinder, bitch?
So what? I'm
Hey, look-
like, yeah, swipe right.
Hey, somebody gonna screenshot it like, look at this nigga.
Yeah. So what?
I'm deleting my shit right now. My phone.
Do you like Tinder for a particular reason?
Nah, it's kind
You
of
like
like,
it better than
yeah,
Plenty of Fish?
it's like, you know, back in the day, you had to play with the hoes, like you had to buy them a drink and shit, and talk to them.
Right.
I could just fuck with them on
this
Tinder.
is lazy dating.
Yeah, this lazy. That
can
like I
send
ain't even gotta buy her shit.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you can send them in a
Cheap and lazy
Yeah.
dating.
but wait a minute, you can send them an emoji of a drink.
Exactly.
Some
I
fake
don't
flowers.
accept emojis.
Yeah.
I don't accept.
You know when you got a
emojis.
serious Tinder person, or when they call you, you put that number out and this bitch call you, like, oh shit, we getting serious now.
Do you get scared because she called too quick?
Yeah, because now you know y'all gonna have to go out or something.
You gotta give us a real
You gotta get a
flowers.
real date.
Oh, you know more
might be
lazy
getting some-
dating
You
anymore.
might be getting some.
You gotta buy a real drink.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from women these days. Y'all motherfuckers trouble.
Are you scared of them?
Yeah, I'm scared of women, man.
Do they drive Toyota, or
I'm
you just try to stay away from women in Toyotas?
I'm tainted, bro. Huh?
You just try to stay away from
I
women in
stay away
Toyotas.
from all women. I don't look at like I fuck. I ain't no homo. I fuck with the hoes.
Right.
But at this point in my life, I'm just trying to give y'all a little chill pill.
A little chill pill.
I'm gonna get this money.
That's what Bill Cosby said.
I ain't putting no. Now look, I ain't gotta put
It's
no
called balance.
sleeping pill in nobody drink to get the ass.
But it's called balance.
What you mean balance, Karla?
You want to pursue the career, but you also need to be loved. Believe me, I know, because I missed a whole lot of years of it.
Oh, I love myself very nice.
That's interesting you say that, because I think it's the mentality in the age. I mean, like, say if you 17, 18, you in your 20s, you might need all that shit. But once you get to a certain age, it's like, are you really trying to start a goddamn family up? Are you really trying to start a
No,
relationship?
you want all the love to yourself.
Right.
Nah, but I'm just to the point now. I'm mature enough to realize the type of woman I want to deal with. I can't really give her what she needs right now.
Right.
All that time, and I'm not on that.
You have to understand
I'm all
your
over
reality.
the place.
Yeah, you have to understand your
After I
reality.
leave here, I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Right. But see, if you had a woman, you would know. Bring your ass
bring
right
that
home.
ass home.
Right.
And
And,
it would
my
provide
heart ain't
stability.
gonna be happy.
Right.
Huh?
It'll provide stability.
No, I can
and
provide my
focus.
own stability. What I'm trying to do is, the way it's traditionally ran, the man is the head of the household. It's 2020. It ain't like that no more. So basically what I'm saying
Facebook is the head of the household now.
You have to be at a certain point in your life where you're able to take care of a woman, take care of not everything, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all go 50, 40, 60, 40 on some shit.
Something. You got to be able to
You know what I'm
bring
saying?
something to the table.
And you're the head of the
You
household.
take
I'm not
care
coming
of each
into no
other.
relationship with no stipulations because at the end of the day, what I did and my decision making to get me where I'm at and my financial stability and my status got us here. So the main decision is going to be on me. If I come into a relationship with a woman where she got her shit all the way together and she made it to I got to kind of listen to her. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you really?
Not
If
really.
that's the way you let it go down.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it depends.
but at that point now it's pimping.
No.
You see when you said not like that, I just used the street term. If you let it go down that way. I'd rather you come into my world,
Absolutely, and that's the
seeing
way it
how
should
shit
be.
is ran,
Now that's
Okay.
and you either love it or hate it.
that's human
right.
that's human trafficking. Now, when you
Get the escort.
when you going out on the dates with these girls, are you driving a Toyota?
Nah. I feel you. I just think different.
Once you get it, once you get in your car.
I mean, the original plan was, like you said, traditionally, men rule the household. And if a woman can get with that program and, it seems to, when it works, but you have to have the right type of temperament and character.
But did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Once she get in his car, she got it's his way or the highway.
Well, no, not his way or the highway.
He's saying it in more of a masculine standpoint. I'm saying in more of an organic standpoint, like, okay, this is what he does. I like what he's doing. This is the time he has for me, and I'm acceptable of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't like dating. I'm like a Jamaican. I do this podcast. I do comedy. I do carpenter work. I'm a security guard at a nightclub. I don't have time for no little bullshit to be on the phone, ask you about how your day was.
Right.
I'm going to be off in 3 hours. You come lay down with me. And we can hold each other, and then I got some shit to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After that.
I can dig
if
that.
you can dig with that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's not too many motherfuckers that want to deal with.
But the controlling factor...
I don't need a whole lot of time.
I believe that the controlling factor in relationships is one of the things that undermine the black relationship in whole, not just only in the relationships, but even in the subject of the night with the patronization of our black businesses, because it seems that sometimes if we're giving our money to another brother that has a business or another sister that has a business in our community, we feel a little bit less in control of our money or our choices. Like this brother or sister is forcing me to spend with them sometimes. So the whole thing is, what we would like to do is, if it's anybody out there that watch this program tonight, just think about that, put something on your mind, and find a way that we can better patronize each other, and just spend a little of our hard-earned cash with each other. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
All right, good night. Yeah. God bless you.
Peace out.
This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.